You can see the water is almost over my boots. People who live out here say this is the worst this campground has flooded in years. Although seatbelts are required to be on every school bus in the state, students are not actually required to wear them. They are, Marquia. As you can see, I'm standing right in front of the home where the shooting happened late last night, and many people I've already spoken to today tell me this was a tragedy for this community. Complete joy from J.C. Jackson, his father, and his friends tonight, guys. You can see the emotions on their faces as the verdict of not guilty was read on 3 counts of home invasion robbery. The Palatka Police Department, they have used different types of body cameras since 2005, but those older systems were not very dependable. Fire crews had to move quickly to contain the fire here at the SAWMILL because what their concerns were, and the concerns of everyone else who lives in the area, were the gas tanks just right next door. Paige, there were about 50 students and faculty here. They came to Turlington Plaza to pray for those families who were hurt by Friday's tragedy. They also prayed for the 10 UF students who are still over there right now. They do not believe he is a danger to the public. Any new details we will have for you tonight at 5:30 and 6. Right now I'm live in Gainesville. Niko Clemmons, TV20 News. Good evening. We begin with a developing story in Dixie County. One person is dead and another is in the hospital after deputies say they found their bodies in Old Town Tuesday night. This has been a holiday weekend of dangerous weather in much of the country. At least 21 deaths are blamed on tornadoes and other storms. The South has been hit the worst.
I'm shocked that this happened.
Lorraine Miller says she heard the news about a shooting on Saturday, but did not realize it was the Vu family.
No, it's a complete shock. That's why I didn't even consider this family. When I first heard the news, I thought, oh, I was thinking Marion Street, then I thought, oh, that's a couple streets over, but no, obviously it's here.
Many people are paying their respects to a family that was very much a part of the Lake City community.
Well, it's just important to me that the community be aware of what's going on around us. And when you've got a tragedy like this, the families need to know that other people are thinking about them.
Police say Kwa Vu was arguing with his wife when at some point he shot her and 2 of his children. Vu was eventually tackled by his 23-year-old son, who held him down before police arrived.
Because this obviously is a very tragic event and a domestic violence incident at its core. Escalating, obviously, to the extreme of a deadly force situation.
Officials say they are trying to figure out a motive behind the shooting. Mike Lee with Lake City Police says this is not a home they or the Department of Children and Families have received any kinds of complaints about.
You know, with everything that's going on, that's the last thing you expect.
Miller says she came to the family's nail salon on and off for years and never noticed any problems.
It's really devastating because they seem to be really good people, and I always enjoyed coming here.
You can already see there are tons of flowers and cards that have been left by friends of the family as well as members of the community. Some tell me this has really hit the community hard.
They do quite a bit of business, and I think it's probably a shock to a lot of folks here.
Everyone agrees that this community has been troubled by this tragedy.
You just wouldn't have, like everybody says, you just don't expect it from people like this.
Well, there are 2 sides to every story.
Evelyn Fox says she was contacted by Lieutenant Antoine Shepard after he filed a complaint against High Springs Police Chief Jack Anterio.
That is a serious problem for policemen to feel stressed because they hate coming into their job because the chief is bullying them and things of that nature.
In the complaint, Shepard accuses the chief of using the N-word in a joking manner on more than one occasion. He also lists incidents from back in August in which he accuses the chief of giving him illegal orders to carry out, as well as showing favoritism towards other officers.
They were told that it was going to work out, but it's actually gotten worse with the bullying.
Here's the complaint filed by Lieutenant Shepard. In it, Shepard says other employees here at the police department are afraid to voice their opinions because they fear they will be unfairly disciplined.
No one would like to hear these type of accusations being made.
High Springs Mayor Sue Weller says this is the first time she has been made aware of these accusations by Shepard.
The city manager is going to notify Ms. Fox when he is meeting with individual officers as far as the investigation goes to find out what the issues are.
After meeting with Weller and the city manager, Fox says she hopes something is done sooner rather than later.
you have to be proactive and try to get it worked out before it gets to another level.
It's fun and it's also really competitive.
Tiawei Jia, or Cindy as she goes by, is no pawn in the game of chess. She's actually been playing since she was 6.
I came into a room while people were playing chess and I was just like, this looks fun, I want to try it. Even though it was a room full of boys, and there's like maybe one girl.
Ever since then, Jia says she started taking chess seriously, which didn't turn out to be a blunder. For the 2nd year in a row, she will represent the United States in the World Youth Chess Championship.
It's very exciting. I love traveling, so this is an opportunity to go see other places, and also I get to do what I love, play chess.
Jia has actually been invited to the World Championship 2 times before. She went last year as an 8th grader when the competition was in South Africa. She placed 26th. She knows the competition will be much harder this year.
If I had the same competition as last year, I would want to do like top 10-ish. This one, it's harder, but I also want to get into the top 10, so it's just like, I hope.
This year's 2-week-long championship is in Greece. Jia is one of 26 students who are on the U.S. Girls Under 14 team. She was chosen by the U.S. Chess Federation because she is one of the top-rated chess players in the nation.
I just wish she had an extra ticket so I could go with her.
Jia's assistant principal credits her for starting the chess club back up at BUCHHOLZ this year.
The fact that she was able to start our chess club this year kind of on her own, and then obviously get this accolade and be able to travel worldwide and represent BUCHHOLZ, it makes my job easy.
Jia says playing chess gave her confidence she never had before, and she hopes it'll do the same for those who may want to join in the future.
This is a good opportunity to spread and let people know how to play chess. And so this year is kind of like a mock one, so it's like getting me knowing what I should do. And then next year is going to be like a full-out scale one.
But first things first, she's hoping for a checkmate when it's all said and done. Niko Clemmons, TV20 News.